Now, what I'd like to do next with you is I'd like to help you to find a new way of setting a goal that will make more sense for you. So, if you have a goal, those of you who are on screen, it's not necessary that it would be your goal. I have other goals coming in here by email all the time. I have the iPad here running away, and we have lots of information coming in. So, yeah. I have a goal here from Margaret. Margaret is in Phoenix, in Arizona. Margaret wants to lose 50 pounds. Okay, so can I just address that goal, to lose 50 pounds? If I was to say to somebody, I want you to lose $50. So I'm going to be talking to you, Margaret, right now, and I'm going to be talking to everybody else who's tuned in at the same time. So if I said to you, Margaret, I want you to lose $50 tomorrow morning, how would you feel? Would you be willing to lose $50? No, because that word lose creates an insecurity within you. As soon as you word your goal to lose, as immediately you have set up the alarm bells, you have set off the whole resistance, and everybody that's going to pull back from that, everybody is going to resist it, is going to be fighting against you to make sure that you never, ever, ever lose a pound. Because you will, if you lose a pound, your body feels insecure. And this is something that people don't realize. The language that we're using is so important. The goal that we set earlier was to easily and happily and quickly achieve a particular goal, a particular desired result. When you set up a negative goal to lose something, wow, you have just walked into the lion's den. So rather than aggravate the areas of your brain and your body that would be feeling insecure, you're probably already feeling insecure. If you want to lose 50 pounds, there may be a level of insecurity within your body. So the first thing we need to do is to get your body to feel comfortable adjusting your weight, either upwards or downwards, whichever you need. Right? I've seen other goals come in here, and people who actually want to put on weight as a matter of interest. Yes, they feel that they have been through a process which has caused them to lose a lot of weight, and as a result they don't feel healthy, they're not at their healthy weight. So using the words my healthy weight, my healthy size, that sets up a whole different world in your brain and in your body. Now your body is thinking about health. Oh yeah, that's desirable, that's good. So if I said to you, Margaret, tomorrow morning I want you to do something that will make your health better, are you more likely to do that than something that will cause you grief and pain and anxiety and worry? Yeah. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to set that goal in a slightly different way. And the way that I would suggest that we set this is to work towards your healthy weight. And we want to integrate the words healthy weight into the goal. Now, can we use the word weight? Because for some people, weight is an extremely negative word. I think if we leave weight out of it, that your body can actually move to its natural healthy state. That's a different goal. And that goal is one that will get the participation of far more areas of your brain, far more areas of your body. Okay, so now our goal is no longer to lose 50 pounds, because that's the equivalent of dropping $50 on the street and walking away. Would you do that? I don't think so. right? And if to your body and to your brain, it's the same thing. You want to just drop it. Remember, if you're already 200 pounds and you want to drop 50 pounds, you're willing to drop 1/4 of you. Your body recognizes itself as itself. It recognizes your legs and your hands as being part of you. It recognizes your body shape as you are at the moment as being part of you. And you want to drop it. That's going to create such scary ideas in your mind and your body that it's never going to create the kind of conditions in your brain and your body that will allow you to shed the pounds and to move to your natural healthy state so that you can stay there and continue to be healthy for a long period of time. Those people who go through yo-yo diets and who go through losing weight and putting it back on again, they haven't actually sorted out a clear goal. So let's make the goal as clear and as simple as possible so that the 2-year-old area of your brain, the 7-year-old area of your brain, and the adult section of your brain are all involved in creating it, all involved in actually making this goal work for you. Okay? So, if you wouldn't mind, just use pen, paper, scribble on whatever, and just see if you can formulate a goal to move your body to its healthy state. Great. I'm getting the chat pop up here, yes. Okay. Excellent. I'll answer that question that just popped up on the chat there a second ago about participation line in a moment. It's actually relevant to where we're going. Good. These are excellent questions and good emails coming in this evening. Thank you. Wonderful. Okay. Have we formulated a goal? Yes. Okay, just put them in the chat and I'll pop them up there. You can share them as privately to me. When you go to send a chat, you can send it privately to me. And not everybody has to see it then. Okay? So I prefer if you did that because for some people, goals about their weight are quite personal. So the chat is open and we're there. Good. Excellent. And if you want to send it in by email, that's fine. I have the email wide open here and we are receiving more and more emails all the time. Great. Okay. So, would you think that you have more material now with which to work on that kind of a goal where you want to drop 50 pounds, you want to lose 50 pounds? Would you approach it differently as a result of being here and listening to me? If you would, put your thumbs up, please. Okay, great. Excellent. Well done. Glad to be of service. Now, we have another goal here from Mike. Mike is in... I'm trying to read them. Okay. It's someplace in Indonesia. I'm sorry, Mike. I just can't say it. It starts with a J, and there are just too many consonants in it for me. I can't say it. Excuse me for that. Anyway, your question is, how will I set a goal to make money? Make more money. Okay. So the goal here is that you will experience abundance. That you would activate your brain and your body to create more money. I have no idea in God's earthly world what you do or how you do it. I have no idea what skills you have or what your potential is for earning money. Maybe you're already a multi-millionaire but you just want to make more money. Maybe you've got nothing and you're just able to tune in here on somebody else's device. Well, the answer to the question is, when you get all of the resources of your brain and your body working with you, you can find creative solutions. So let's take that goal and reword it so that it'll work for you. Okay? So this goal is applicable to quite a few other people, right? I'm getting a lot of similar questions, and over the week I've had a number of different people sending questions, something similar again. So Okay, well done. So I'm getting some of those goals still popping in here. Sorry, I'm coming back to Mike from Indonesia. So your goal here is to help you to earn more money, to make more money is what you said, but we're going to work with the word make or earn. Now, when you use the word make, that involves a structure, constructing it. And if you use the word earn, that has connotations of effort. And what you're looking for is you're looking for more flow in the energy, the money energy in your life. Because money is only a form of energy. It's a form of stored energy. As soon as you use it, you can use it to do so many different things. It's like sunshine trapped in the vegetables, sunshine trapped in the corn. Once you release it, it can turn into other forms of energy. It's just stored in there. So when you have $20 or $100 or whatever it is that you've got, then you've got a potential in there to do good or to do anything else you want to do with it. You can spend it, you can crumple it up, you can tear it, you can dispose of that energy, you can wipe it out, or you can create positivity, you can do something good with it. So rather than setting a goal to make more money, what we want to do is we want to look at the quality of life that you want for yourself once you have more money. We want to look at the quantity of things that you want for yourself when you have more money. So now we're in a different scenario. So I want you to write down, anybody who's watching or listening, just on a sheet, just write down 3 things that you would do if you had more money right now. And because these are specific benefits to you, the quality benefits, and then find 3 quantity benefits that you would have if you were able to have more money right now. If you had double your income, for example, right now, what would you do? What difference would it make to you? What difference in terms of quality of life? What difference in terms of the quantity of things that you would do? And what wonderful gift would you give to somebody else? What kind of energy would you share with other people? Because when you get money, it's not much good if you just leave it all sit in the bank stored. It's only useful when you use it, and when you're willing to share what you have with other people, then more comes to you, because there's a law of reciprocity. And the law of reciprocity says that if you share $1, then another $1 will come along, so that you can share that one as well. Because if you're a person who's willing to share in your life, if you're a person who has opened up your heart and your mind to sharing and to giving, then more comes to you, because you become a channel of sharing. You become a person who has allowed the energy of the money to flow through you. So if you're just going to put it all in the bank, then you've already created a blockage, because all you're doing is you're working on the quantity of money that you have. And as the stack goes higher in the bank, then you are getting a level of satisfaction from that. But money can buy you love. Money can buy you happiness. And what we're working on here is, what are the things, what happinesses would you experience, what joys would you experience, what difference would it make for you if you had more money? So I hope that you're able to get all of this, Mike, and I'm hoping that it's of value to the other people who tuned in as well. So, have you made your lists? Right? Now, if you could say to yourself, these are my benefits from having more money, and then what would be the 3 benefits to somebody else of me having this money? What difference would it make in other people's life if I was able to share with them? If I was able to share money and time and energy with them? So just have a look at that and see if you can come up with 3 things there. Great. I'm just giving you a few moments. While I'm doing that, I'm going to come back to the participation line. When you go behind the participation line, the question that I've received there was, how do you get back in front of the participation line? I'm going to do with that with you when we come to the end, towards the end of the meeting tonight. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a visualization with you, a simple activity that will allow you to switch on your whole brain and your whole body and bring you back up again into that area of your brain. And we're going to show you a couple of simple activities that will do the job with you as well. Okay? We're going to encourage you also to do a consolidation activity, so that once you have set your goal, once you've worded it appropriately, that you can make it happen. So whether you're Margaret or Mike, or whether you're anybody else around the world who has set a goal for yourself this evening and worded it in a different way as a result of listening to me, I'm going to help you to consolidate your whole brain and your whole body into achieving that goal. And I'm going to be watching the email tomorrow, because there's going to be some flow of positive emails, because I can already see things, people coming in, positive comments. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, so when you're ready, just formulate that goal. And once again, if you wouldn't mind, just send them to me privately by chat, because for a lot of people, the whole issue of money is one of those issues that creates a lot of stress. So rather than share it publicly, maybe you'd like to share it privately. So we have some chats come up there. Okay. 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 Excellent. Okay. So for some people, they need some time to work on these goals, and I can completely understand that. And for other people, yeah, they just want to jump straight in there, and that's what I'm seeing in the emails coming in here. I'm seeing that people are actually jumping on this, and that they are making their own goals and they're setting the goals. Well, if you stay with me for another while, then I'm going to be able to help you to consolidate the goal. And okay, so thank you. Wonderful. Okay. Wonderful. So, what I want to do next is I want to move on from here. You've got the idea about the goal. You turn it into a positive goal to easily and happily move into my healthy state, to easily, happily, and you've got to give yourself a time limit. Remember the SMARTer. So later on you can access the video. I've already put a video on the YouTube, and it's a version of what I've just said to you. So I've already put it to you there, because I knew that there would be a lot of action about this, and anticipating the need, I've put the video on YouTube already this evening, and I'll be giving you the link to it in a few moments. All of you who participated tonight, you'll be getting it straight on the screen, and those of you who have been able to stay with us for a while and then disappeared, I'll be sending it out to you by email. Okay, so happy about this. Right, what I'd like to do next is I'd like to talk about ways to get the blood supply back up here and the resources, and get all of your energy back into the front area of your brain. So one of the techniques that we used previously was to put your hand flat, the palm of your hand and the fingers right across your forehead, and leave it there until you can feel a change in temperature. Now, before that, put your hand behind your head, put your hand in front, and decide which is warmer, which is cooler. So you need to be on your neck, just on the back of your head, just where your hair starts, and again on your forehead, and decide which of those is warmer for you. Just swap hands and just check. Yeah, just in case that one hand was getting warm or whatever. Good. And for most people, it will have been warmer at the back, and that's because there were more resources at the back here, especially when you started to set your goal. And when you state your goal, we would like if you could actually state your goal, stand up and state your goal. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to talk to you, and I'm going to work with Margaret's goal, if that's okay, because hers was the first I worked with today. So I'm going to stand up here, and I'm going to turn sideways to the camera. And as I'm turning sideways to the camera, okay, here we go, like this. That's good, that's better. It's better for me. Now, my goal, if I was Margaret, my goal would be to move to my healthy state. So, to easily, happily, and quickly reach my healthy state. And when I state that goal, I'm not really getting full participation. And in fact, my body is moving backwards. And the reason for that is that the resistances are in here, in that area of my brain at the back, and in the midsection of my brain. And essentially what's happening is that I'm meeting the resistance already. So what I need to do is I need to overcome the resistance. So I'm going to state my goal as being, I happily, easily, comfortably, calmly, quickly reach my healthy state. So I'm going to state it like that again. My goal is to easily, happily, cheerfully, comfortably reach my healthy state. Now I'm in front of the participation line. My body has brought me forwards, and as a result I know that I've moved the resources in here, because as soon as the resources arrive in the front part of your brain, then everything changes. Everything changes. One moment please. Okay, I'm operating 2 cameras here tonight. Yes, we always have the backup camera now since episode 2 disappeared on us. One of the recordings disappeared and we had to fall back into the second camera. Anyway, so now my body is willing to actually engage with that goal, because we reworded it. Okay, and at home I know that you have been doing something similar. Some people are on screen and I can see that, and that's wonderful. Good. And I'm getting pings here, silent pings. Silent pings here from the email say yes, 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 and I've got all sorts of questions coming up here about what do I do now? Well, the question is a good question, because I'm just about to deal with that again. And what we want to do now is we want to make sure that all of your brain, we have that engaged, is now working in harmony with your heart, so that your heart is comfortable with this goal. And I'm not just talking about your physical heart, I'm talking about your emotional heart, and that your stomach is comfortable with it. So if we can get all 3 areas of your brain and your body comfortable, then we will get full participation. So what I'd like you to do right now is to find out what is the participation level of your heart. So to do this, I'm going to stand again, if you'll just bear with me for a moment while I adjust my cameras. Good. Now, I'm restating my goal silently in my head. And as I do so, I put my hand on my heart, and my heart says, no, not really. It's not enthusiastic about it. It's actually caused me to go backwards and brought me behind the participation line. Now I'm going to check, I'm setting the goal again. I'm going to put my hand here at my stomach. And once again, I'm behind the line. Ooh. Okay, and that was quite a sway for me. Okay, so this particular goal is quite a strong goal for me, and it means that I'm meeting a lot of resistance for it. It's something that I can do with, okay, moving to my healthy state. So I'm working on it, but I can certainly do a little bit of support from my brain and from my body to help me to get there more easily, more comfortably, more calmly, more quickly. So what are we going to do now? We need to take that idea and we need to make sure that all areas of the brain and the body are buying into it. So I have to figure out, and you have to figure out for yourself, what will be the biggest benefit for me if I was in my healthy state? What would be the one thing that would make the biggest, what would be the biggest benefit for me if I was in that healthy state? Just write it down for yourself if you are working with this goal. Anyway, if you're not working with this goal, it's a good exercise to use, because we're not working with a worksheet for tonight, we're just working with your own notes. Excellent. Okay, so I've come up with the biggest benefit for me. And the biggest benefit for me would be that I would be able to move more easily, I would be able to sleep more comfortably, and I'm just listing out some various different benefits. Okay, and I'm getting ones coming up here. I've got Peter comes in with, I would be able to climb the hill near my house again. I love going to the top of the hill, but I haven't been able to because I'm just not fit. So maybe being fit will be part of the story when you're in your healthy state, that you can actually move comfortably, that you can be fit. So what I'd like to do next is I'd like to talk to you about how to make all of this come together as a package. How to get the brain, the body and the whole lot to work as a team.